TVMAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
A man, is it the power in his hands? Is it his quest for glory? Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man, man. Now you're a man, man. You are now a man, you're a man. Now you're a male. Live it, live it. What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just 'cause she has big titties? Or is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties. Now you're a male. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. Now you're a male. Now you're a male. M-A-N, man. Now you're a moron.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Well, hello, everybody. It's Christmas time, if you can't tell by the borders and the new icon. I'm the Appalachian American Walter the Men's Room, and with me, as always, is my buddy, Tommy, again.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I hope you got your Christmas joy in set. Let's get on with the show.
Yeah, buddy. We went to a Christmas parade tonight. It was pretty nice. You know who doesn't celebrate Christmas? People from the down under. David the Applegate.
That's not true. We celebrate Christmas. We just don't have a snowbound Christmas because we're in the sun. G'day, fans. This is another cool units from down under where it's a sunny day, bright skies, no climate disasters.
All right. Last but not least, the man. He's a doctor, but I don't know what of. Dr. Coffinails.
Greetings. Yeah, I'd like to dispute that. They do celebrate Christmas. They just celebrate it June 25th. So that way it's nice and cold for them. That's probably incorrect, by the way.
That is so wild to think that that you guys like your Christmas is in summer.
Well, see, you got it all wrong. He's actually from Detroit because it doesn't exist.
He's MK Ultra mind controlled into believing he's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lanta. Hey, we had a bump in subscribers because I made a Facebook post and said that I was 15 subscribers away. Now we're only 11 subscribers away from 200.
Yep. I shared it around. I got some people to join the men's room the other day.
Well, thanks a lot. That's awesome. You know, it's weird. I'm one of the admin of the official fan page, and I don't get like notifications about stuff like that.
That's really weird.
Of the men's room fan page?
Yeah.
That is weird.
And I don't get any kind of notifications like whatsoever. So
Yeah,
something strange.
I went through Facebook help and I had to destroy and recreate my group because I didn't follow the proper instructions. So, which is like weird because normally if you don't follow the proper instructions, your group doesn't create. So
That's weird. Now I created a Podcasting Dead official fan page for the other YouTube channel that I've become a member of, and I get all kinds of notifications over there.
yeah.
Which, if you guys would like, please go over and support that and post funny memes and all kinds of good stuff. Let me share this because
I joined the other day and you didn't put up a welcome message.
I didn't get a notification of it. That's so weird. It's so
That's
stupid.
so weird.
I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the official Podcasting Dead fan page. And you guys are more than welcome to come over there and hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. Not really yet. We're getting kind of things kicked off. I haven't like really made anything out of the ordinary, but that's Justin, our buddy Justin from the Podcasting Dead. That's his Facebook. That's the official fan page of his Facebook and YouTube channel. So you guys can go there and check that out. I'll drop a link in the actual chat for those of you that would like to go support that. Now he has a YouTube channel with almost 5,000 subscribers. It's a pretty good sized channel. So, and he just got monetized. So, woohoo!
Nice.
Woohoo! Yep.
I will be live there.
Yep. Sorry.
I'll be live there on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right.
So that's where you can find me.
Okay. So I tweeted it out
What have y'all been up
live,
to?
and a few people have retweeted it. So hope maybe one of them will join us.
Yeah.
I just joined under my non-fake name, so that'll be there.
Sweet. Thanks a lot. See, I still don't get a notification. You're so dumb. As I have to say at my house, like when the kids are awake, is that's so stupid. Yeah, kids laugh.
Daddy, I can SPLEE. Close enough, kid.
Not yet. Not yet, thankfully. Thankfully. So yeah, how have you guys been? Like, what y'all been up to this week?
Tommy?
I made a mic.
Whoa! A buddy of mine just won $1 million for the Virginia lottery.
Oh,
Holy
it was
hot
your
dog.
buddy?
Really?
Yeah, he's a friend. We go to church together.
Oh.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Dude.
He's going to just get a lot more friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
First rule of winning lottery: don't post
Holy
you won
hot
lottery.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome. Now his face is like all over Facebook, so that's wonderful.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
about
I'm
5
sure-
minutes.
I'm sure all of his friends are gonna be like, "Oh, yay, hey buddy, can I borrow a loan?"
Oh, buddy, come party with me. Yeah.
Family is actually more dangerous in that situation because
Yeah. If I won $1 million, that'd be the last time my family ever heard from me.
yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, dude. Hey, what's up, Anime? How you doing, buddy?
Good.
We're just getting kicked off here. But I said a buddy of mine just won $1 million at the local lottery, and we're all laughing about he's probably going to have new friends that he never knew he had.
Or like those people from OPEC or some very high level business looking people.
Sam Bankman Fried's
Hey,
going to say,
why
hey,
don't you
I'll help
come-
you invest it.
Hey, is
Why
it
don't
the
you guys
one
come
that-
and invest with us?
Is it the friend you have that I'm related to?
I don't think so.
That was a joke.
Actually, I do agree. Family is the more dangerous of the two because there's a lot of crazy people in certain families. I'm not saying all families are bad, but there have been cases where the person who won the lottery ends up dead under mysterious circumstances.
Yep.
That's creepy.
It's rare it's rare, but you don't hear much about it. But it has happened though, and there have been cases, which is why you're given the option: do you want your name public when you won the lotto? In my case, if I won the lotto, I want my name out of the public. Be like, nope,
Yes.
I don't want anybody to know. I'm just gonna be that secret millionaire who's working at a very obscure place.
I have a feeling that we would know that I won $1 million, or or the lottery of some sort.
Supposed to be. Look at this Steam Deck I got. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, David.
Power Rangers. Here's my latest Power Ranger collection.
David, let me tell you something, man. As soon as I win it, you're gonna start packing your bags, brother, because you're coming over here, and we're all gonna do a meetup, and I'm flipping the bill for it.
Just put most of it in a tax shelter where it can't be touched for a while. So.
Dude, we're gonna have so much fun. Like oh my gosh, I'm investing in my company that I work for because throughout the entire last 2 years, we never missed a beat, we never dropped, and we continued to get raises.
Nice.
So we were doing pretty good. So I'm gonna invest in my company, and then I'll live off the interest and have fun and go do whatever I want. I did joke around and I was like, I would probably still work. I just really wouldn't care about perfect attendance.
I would work, but I would work like 20 hours a week.
Honestly, I think I would invest in
I would probably work 6 hours a week.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I take that back. I would probably work 20 and then be like, "Yeah, I'm comfortable working 3 days out of the whole week."
I feel like I would be like, so I just got here. It's like I have to go in every morning at 7:00. I have a feeling I would get there and be like, I'm just not feeling it today. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Nah.
Tommy, what would you do if you won the lottery?
I would give a little bit to friends and family, and then I would probably open probably a fabrication shop plus invest in apartments. And, well, I wouldn't say apartments because they're kind of going downhill.
I'll tell you one thing I would do. I would pay Justin to sound everything I ever need for audio. I'd just pay him.
Oh yeah.
He'd be like on standby. Like I'd have a retainer fee to pay this dude if I won the lottery. I'd be like, hey Justin, I need this kind of audio track. Can you do this for me? Can you voice it? Because I don't know if you guys are ready to check his channel out. That dude's got an impeccable voice. And apparently he's got so many microphones just kind of around. He's got double-fisted microphones. He's going to come on here and punch me now through the internet. But, yeah, he's got a sweet setup. He just got a new Rodecaster Pro 2. Yeah, he was showing me all kinds of fancy bells and whistles with that. Dear Santa Claus, if you're out there, I'd really like a Rodecaster Pro. Dear Santa, please. I do have a rad sheet. I'd be happy to send it to you.
Sheet. Yeah.
A rate sheet. Oh, I thought it said rad. Yeah. Dude, with your voice, man, I'd pay it. I'd just keep you on retainer. You'd be there whenever. If I won the lottery, that'd be awesome. But
absolutely. Now you brought up the internet. Now yesterday, we broke the internet again.
It did. It did. And you want to know who broke the internet?
I have a feeling.
Yay!
Yay!
it is. It
He's
is.
in the
Yeah,
house.
my bad. God.
Alex
Dude.
Jones.
that was that was
Massive.
probably like that was like the craziest interview I've ever seen.
Mhm.
But
And that dude-
it was actually I feel like it was handled a lot better than the one with Tim Pool, and I'm just like, yeah, see, this is how you treat your guest.
Mhm.
You
Only-
don't cut them off, Tim, and you don't mute their mic, Tim, to interrupt every
Well-
5 seconds, Tim.
I mean, if I had Kanye West on my stream, I would just let him talk. I wouldn't say shit. I would just let him. I would just sit back and give him the floor and just be like, "All you." I don't give a shit what happens to me. I don't care if I get threatened.
Alex Jones has got so many death threats. What's one more?
Right. Hey, Justin, you gotta
What's one more?
So, all I gotta say about it is, I don't know. Something seems like he's going downhill fast.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, the things that he said the other day.
Like
It's
Tucker,
ridiculous.
when he was on Tucker, it was fine. Then literally 2 weeks later, he's like a different person.
Mhm.
So,
I think
don't know.
either he doesn't give a crap anymore, or he's just gone out of his gourd,
or
Well,
or
that's the thing.
both.
I will say he's hyper, but I won't say he's out of his gourd. I will say he's hyper, but I definitely agree that he doesn't give a crap anymore. He goes. So for people who don't know, he wore a balaclava.
A
And
what?
he said Ye, when he was on Alex Jones, wore a balaclava.
What is that?
You know, blackface. You know, the
Oh,
black,
I saw
ski
the
mask.
hood. It looked like a gimp suit.
Yeah. Well, he did that because he said he took off his mask, which is an obscure reference to, you know, the face we wear in public, you know.
Mhm.
He's starting to actually, however, well, he's speaking in strange metaphorical terms, which a lot of people didn't catch up on. But the one thing I did catch up on, yeah, there we go,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
what
he said that he was, what did he say, a pedestrian Christian?
We just
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
careful what we actually said. He said.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be off
There's a
real
couple
quick.
of quotes we can't use. Not
yeah,
on
like
YouTube.
he said.
I feel
see
like
good
I
things
feel
about-
like he destroyed his credibility with like the causes and everything, like speaking out against those that we cannot mention. Unfortunately, I do agree he is going downhill, and not even Kim Kardashian can save him, which is which speaks a lot. It says a lot. I mean, look what they did to Bruce Jenner. I mean, look what they did to him.
He said he told Alex Jones, he's like, I see good things about Adolphe. What?
Now, there is a passage in the Bible which I've kept telling people: love thy enemies. It's in
Well,
Matthew. He said,
Was he misquoted on that, or is that just
No.
because I did
No,
not
he
see all
actually
of
he
said it.
repeated it a few times.
Yeah, okay,
He
Yeah.
was
well.
not misquoted.
It was on
Okay.
Twitter the other night. It was pretty crazy.
But he did say at the start, love thy enemies. It's in the Bible.
Mhm.
Oh.
I can't tell if he's like I can't tell if he's doing this on purpose or if he's just like
Absolutely. There's a lot of will behind his statements. There's too much emphasis, too much practice to not have. He has been through this prep, you know. He knew what he's getting into.
Yeah, and then
I can't imagine. I mean, he loses his bank account. He's just like, you know what? Have at it.
Oh yeah, but he could sue them for millions of dollars in damages. It's like there is a pending court case against the Bank of America, which could potentially sink the company. Because there's been a long-standing government edict way back to the 40s that the banks can't refuse customers unless, you know. political, racial grounds. Goes back to the 60s as well.
Ooh.
Again.
Oh my lord. So this is breaking 2 hours ago. All right. Let me see if I can get this straight. Requests come in from the Biden administration to review certain Twitter accounts for people who spoke out. Handled these. Huh. They sent out these accounts. Hey, check these people out. Make sure, see what's going on. And they replied back with handled these. Celebrities unknown alike could be removed and reviewed at the behest of the political party. I grabbed the first one under SI, deferred to safety on higher profile. Second one. Additional report from DNC. The real James Woods.
Yep.
Wow.
The government is directing people to target its political enemies.
That should be illegal.
Is that an impeachable offense?
Yeah,
that's highly illegal because
you would have to.
If I hated my opponent so badly, I would just go out on him or her, not the family. Leave the family out of it.
So you would have to go in and prove that that Biden told him to do that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be impeachable.
But what if he knew?
If he knew, you'd have to be able to prove that he knew.
Yeah.
So this is the problem.
I have a feeling this reeks of his handlers.
Yeah, I would not. I don't think that Biden would be smart enough to be like, "Hey, go after these people," because Biden's not on Twitter.
Yes.
His handlers are.
His social media team is who runs his thing. He does not sit there and type that stuff out.
No.
It's too much completed sentences.
It's John. It's
and coherent.
It was Raggedy Ann and dumbass. Now that Jen Psaki no longer works for them, they're the ones who tweet. By the way, most of the time on official accounts. But somebody said about John Crapface that she looks down more when she's talking to reporters. She looks down more than a woman with new shoes.
Oh yeah,
that she does. I've noticed that every time she looks down. I'm like,
that's a huge tell that she's dropping whoppers that even she doesn't believe.
She's like, I really gotta say this. Do I really have to say this shit? Meanwhile, the people in the back that we do not see are holding up the little whiteboards like, say this or else.
Yeah.
That reminds me of it reminds me of the event when Kim Jong-un's father, I believe it was his father who died. Those people weren't actually crying over the loss. They were threatened.
Yeah. If you're not crying,
because my stepdad and I was.
If you think you're faking about crying, we shoot you.
Yeah, because my stepdad and I we were hanging out one day and it was on the news and I tell him like, hey dad, how much you want to bet that the cameras are pointed on the audience, the people right now, but behind the scene there's a whole bunch of troops with their rifles pointed at them, shouting at them to cry for your leader. And he's I believe that.
I bet a lot of people had onions that day.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Keely Chow and Ola Greg? How you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
So tonight I was at a Christmas parade. They had the local Democrat Party walking through. Nobody cheered. Nobody clapped. Nobody did nothing. I started booing, and my kids started booing because I was booing. But everybody just kind of like stopped and looked around. Then they had a car with a LGBT Christmas Christmas tree on top of it,
Oh,
and they were
boy.
all dancing around and stuff, and like nobody, it was like very awkward.
Yeah, that's not Salem's taste.
Yeah, it was weird.
Bring it back. Bring the town federal.
All we're missing is the drag queens. That's all they're missing is the drag queens doing story hour, and that would complete the whole thing.
See,
I don't
that's the
think-
problem. Whenever they get an inch, they take a mile, and they don't stop. They keep calling it progress, keep advancing the agenda, and they're saying we're rushing towards a better future. No, you're rushing towards a cliff.
That's the problem. Is I think people they've just had it with it being jammed down their throats, and I mean, acceptance levels are actually going down at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of gay people that are like against it, but their voices are being silenced.
Like Blair
It's
White
like-
getting banned on Twitter arbitrarily,
Mhm.
and still, I think she's back. But
I didn't even
who
hear
is
about
it?
that.
Is Jenna back? They're unbanning some people, but not others. It's hit and miss. Not that
Well,
I follow
it's-
any of them anymore. Anyway, I'm sick of.
I think
I'm
it's
sick of some of them on Twitter, except James Woods.
But I
He's
think
funny.
they're still going over. They're still running on the old rules. I think it's January
Yeah.
1st. They're going to go
Right.
and redo the rules.
Yeah, yes. I do believe Elon put out a statement saying that he has to change the rules for the company through a legal process because that's how it is in California. But if he gets to move the company to Texas, it'll be completely different. But whether or not he'll move Twitter is another thing.
I could see it.
No, but Twitter needs a high-speed internet cable direct to the backbone. So he hasn't got that many options of like he just can't relocate to any building in Austin.
Go ahead, Dave.
Sorry, I think it requires. There's only 5 cities in America with a trunk line, like DC, New York, LA, Silicon Valley. I think Austin's the only other one. I don't think he could. I don't think he could move it to Florida. I don't think.
Now, Seth, how many?
Yo.
How big was the parade this year?
It was a pretty good size. I mean, it was 2 hours long.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because it started at like 6:15, and I got home just a little while ago. So looks like this that thing I showed you on Twitter is pretty blown out of proportion. Twittergate is already trending number 2. Yeah, it's getting pretty wild.
All of this is unusual.
Yeah.
Well, Elon's
apparently,
dropping the bomb.
apparently a Twitter insider dropped these leaked messages, and they obviously redacted out and censored, so like you can't see the individual's actual email address. It's been redacted out. But yeah, Twitter staff and executives began to find out more and more uses of these tools. Outsiders began to petition the company to manipulate speech as well. First a little, then more often, then constantly.
Yeah, once they get you doing something, they don't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, BLM asked for a donation. Then they come back a week later. I said I'll see you next year.
Jeez.
Nah.
They gave.
Yeah.
Wow, this is yearly contributions by party recipient. So in 2018, they donated $309,000 to political parties. $295 went to Democrats, and $11,000 went to Republicans.
Wow! Look at the bias. And people say we're not being censored.
Yeah, that is just crazy.
They say, "Oh, but we gave to Republicans." Yeah, never Trumpers aren't Republicans.
Oh my gosh. October 14th, 2020, the New York Post published Biden's secret emails exposed based on the contents of Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop, which Hunter Biden's laptop's trending fourth right now.
Oh yeah.
Which all of a sudden has been verified as not a Russian disinformation program.
I love the comments when NBC did their quote unquote hit piece on that. They got ripped so badly, and I'm like, yep, you deserve that because you didn't back the Washington Post when they first broke it. You guys trampled all over them.
Yeah, Kayleigh McEnany has been locked out of her account for simply talking about the New York Post story. All she did was cite the story and first-hand reporting that has been reported by other outlets and not disputed by the Biden campaign. That is crazy.
Yep. However, though, we may have gotten rid of one person, but there's always a bigger asshole behind them.
Yeah. What is he?
You get rid of Nancy Pelosi, but then see who's coming up next, and it's like, oh, we gotta go through you now.
Yeah. Strom's note returned the answers that the laptop story had been removed for violating company's hacked materials policy. For checking the user was banned by the site.
Oh wow!
They didn't have that policy when they were leaking the Bush emails.
Right. Wow.
Which, by the way, they turned out to be there turned out to be a lot of fake news there. The Bush emails turned out to be a big nothing burger.
Yeah. You can see the confusing following lengthy exchange, which ends up including Gade and former Trust and Safety Chief Yul Roth. Comms official Trenton Kennedy writes, "I'm struggling." What?
Hashtag you was right.
Right. I'm struggling to understand the policy basis for making this marking this as unsafe.
Oh man.
Woof.
Jeez.
But see, like, we're being censored all this time. Like, no matter what we do or anything we say, like, big tech is what's doing the censorship, not the government. But the government's asking big tech.
Yeah. Which is basically why I've said before, libertarians are nothing but liberal light, because whenever big tech censors you, they say, at least it's not the government, but it benefits the government.
Yep.
And the government, and they're not doing it on behalf of the government, they're doing it on behalf of the political party controlling the government.
Can we truthfully claim this as part of the policy? To Ian's point, i.e. as part of our approach to addressing potential hack materials, we are limiting visibility of related sources on Twitter while investigation is ongoing. So they knew. Oh, man.
It wasn't hacked. It was abandoned. And under Apple's policy, if you leave your iPhone with any store or iPhone or MacBook or Mac Air or any Apple product more than 90 days, it becomes company property. And if Apple could have walked in and taken that laptop and destroyed it, and nobody would have known had Apple done that. But Apple decided not to, and the owner was late. You know, the owner lost his business because of this, right?
Probably, yeah.
I heard that.
Apple yanked
I
it
heard
from
about
under
that.
him, yanked his credentials.
Man, I would not want to be on that phone call. I'll tell you that much.
No, but it just shows you that the government, through its actions, are encouraging censorship in multiple ways, not just directly nudging. It's also indirectly by punishing people who don't follow the narrative. But the thing is, the FBI raided Giuliani to secure the materials, they said, for an ongoing investigation. And when queried, there is no investigation. They're just covering up. Just like they did with the Hillary email leaks.
Jim Baker, Deputy General Counsel Jim Baker. I support the conclusion that we need more facts to assess whether the materials were hacked. At this stage, however, it is reasonable for us to assume that they may have been and that caution is warranted. There are some facts that indicate that the materials may have been hacked, while there are others indicate that the computer was either abandoned and or the owner consented to allow the repair shop to access. Dude, they had the bill, man. They knew.
They had to give access to the shop to get the hard drive restored.
Yeah. They knew about it. Rudy Giuliani on Steven Crowder held the laptop up with the bill of sale.
They also interviewed
No wonder they raided him.
They raided him and they looked at every single thing except the laptop.
No, they didn't. They took his client list. They left the Hunter hard drive. They led the external hard drives that come with the laptop. There were 3 of them. 3 exterior drives. They weren't taken away. But what they did take was the attorney-client list of the people who were involved in the potential lawsuit or whatever over the Hunter Biden laptop. That's violating attorney-client privilege.
Yeah. Ooh.
Rudy Giuliani, if you can hear us, get a damn good lawyer and go get these people.
He is
That's blatant fun.
These cases aren't making it through the courts because the courts are just dismissing them.
It's not that they're bringing bad law. They're bringing bad logic. It's that they are bringing the case and they're not hearing them. The judges are like, no, shush, don't. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, the judges are refusing to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
The people need to assess. I've said this to other people, and I've had many people confirm this. Once upon a time in the United States, you had a thing called a town hall where you could assemble, you could bring and impanel a jury, impanel a judge, and vet prosecutors and defense lawyers to bring a case against the government or any government agency.
Twitter interfered with our election.
I think it's in Virginia law, isn't it? Civilian courts? Isn't there civilian courts still in Virginian law?
I don't know. But I mean, clearly, like, hiding the Biden laptop stuff, that hindered our election.
Mm-hmm.
Also the there's another thing that won't go away. The Epstein thing that will not go away. And I'm amazed Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive. I'm practically amazed.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this meme. Twitter servers right now. I'm tired, boss.
Actually, that would be the YouTube server because YouTube crashed like the entire day, and everybody got so angry. So that meme can go both ways.
The problem with the hacked material ruling several sources said was that they normally required an office law enforcement finding of a hack, but such a finding never appears throughout. One executive describes as a whirlwind 24-hour. Huh. That's crazy.
They're operating like the mob.
Yeah.
It's no secret. They're operating like the mafia back in the day.
Yeah, dude.
That's what
This dude's
sounds-
blowing up right now. This Matt Tibby guy, he is like through the roof.
Michael Franchise, former mobster, actually has a book out on that called Mafia Democracy, how the government is operating like a mafia.
Mm-hmm. And that's scary. Because look at all the dirty shit they did, and you compare the two, it's very similar.
Today, Wikipedia took down a page on the Angels of Donbass because it alleges certain activities conducted by the Ukrainian government that resulted in the deaths of 134 children in Donbass. And have taken down the site.
Wow.
I wonder if it's trending on Facebook. Because, I mean, obviously that's Twitter, but I wonder if Facebook's got anything going on.
Yeah, but the Canadian activist who was in Donbass recently, she filmed. She was there filming when they were putting up the memorial, and you could hear the artillery. And she said that there's a funeral, and they just shelled a funeral.
Not even for one day can they go without that.
And
I mean, who shoots up? Who blows up a funeral? The one thing you never ever do is attack a funeral or attack a wedding or a party.
well,
Never.
attacking a wedding.
Unheard of.
Obama's done that.
If you want to be a bad guy, you have to stick by certain rules of it. Rules exist, people, but no, we're just going to commit every atrocity on the planet.
Well, what we have right now is everybody's pointing their finger at everybody else and saying, what a war criminal you are. And it's like, please, we have China accusing America of killing 1 million of its citizens deliberately. Well, you know, hey, pot calling kettle black. And again, circling back to Yi, he's talking about the fact that you're not allowed to name they, and who's they in the media who are controlling the narratives. You're not allowed, they're putting up lists of taboo subjects. Who you look at Twitter. Who ran Twitter before Elon took over? It certainly wasn't Jack Dorsey. He admitted that he spent the last 2 years of his CEO-ship tweeting. He had no control over the company.
Yeah,
It was BlackRock.
Also be careful. Be aware of the ADL people. Be aware of them. They are not our friends.
No, the ADL, BlackRock. Well, the ADL had a pipeline into Twitter through BlackRock, and what was it? 8,300 employees. All they did for Twitter was to read tweets and decide which upvote, downvote.
Oh boy, I wish people would stop listening to the ADL and to all these wacko people. I mean, get rid of the lobbyists and get people who actually know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah,
Like, get a representative from a group that knows what the hell they are saying and not what you want them to hear and not what you want to hear. Because it's going in a very wrong direction. That's what happened with Disney. They listened to the wrong people and they're in this shithole now.
Yeah, what is
because
it?
because they listened to those annoying groups who are pushing a very destructive thing, which costs them so much money. If you accumulate every box office failure, I guarantee it's somewhere in the trillions. If you took all of them together.
Yeah. Here's the thing that's bothered a lot of people. Pentagon loses trillions of dollars. No investigation. FTX, Bit Exchange, or no, Buy Exchange, and a dozen other Bitcoin companies. And that's just this month. There have been over 93 out of 150 projects to do with cryptocurrencies and NFTs that have been scams or just collapsed. No investigation. But you want to spend $600 somewhere, you're going to be investigated. 83,000 IRS agents to investigate you spending.
Oh yeah, let's send $66 billion to Ukraine. No investigation there.
Without asking for receipts or how they're spending it, or even tracking the weapons.
Dude, I just noticed that Matt Whitaker was in the chat. Hey, dude, I just seen where you guys had a gender reveal, so congratulations, dude.
Oh, congratulations.
That's freaking awesome. Dude's having a boy. Heck yeah.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the comment.
The gender reveal was gender fluid. There you go. Congratulations.
That's the comment. He'll be happy. Yeah, man, I've got one of each, so I enjoy.
Always fun to hear happy stuff. Always fun to hear positivity come out every now and then.
Awesome.
And then we've got Indiana 5.
Actually, baby, I haven't played gender yet. I gotta play on that one.
You're a nestophobe. You're a heterophobe, man. Come on.
Hey, we pick out that we say, oh yeah, he's having a boy, and the baby inside's like.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Nazi fags.
I just put that one in. I like that one.
Yeah. So you heard of
Let our baby make their own calls.
What the fuck?
But congratulations, though, Matt. That is very, very awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna turn off YouTube tonight.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'll probably expect some. I'll probably have some unexpected guests in big black SUVs pounding on my door any minute.
You really want to get
Sounded
kicked
like
off
when they made the
YouTube?
baby.
You really want to get kicked off YouTube? Upset the powers to be and criticize Phoebe Waller-Bridge over MD5.
Oh God.
Poob. What is that?
Fleabag.
Like, Poob.
Have you guys seen that trailer for the new Indiana Jones atrocity?
I watched it just a little while ago, actually.
How is it?
It's the CGI is terrible.
It looks horrible. It's like
So
how much money do they have, and it looks this bad this late?
Forget that.
Hang on,
Just the title. Title.
Yeah, the
Dial of
title's
Destiny.
horrible.
It's like, man, even a kindergarten kid's just staring at the screen going, what's the Dial of Destiny?
Fan fiction has better titles than that. That's horrible.
All right, let's see what their budget. $185 million budget.
What's it? What did they see the wheel of time and go? Yep, we can do that. What's another word for wheel? Dial. Done.
So they're spending less money on the new indie movie than they did on Wakanda Forever, basically, because wasn't that 200 million?
Yeah, 240.
Maybe.
240 million.
But I mean, dude, seriously, like, look at that's just crazy.
Wheel of Time. Let's see.
This main
What-
call. It
Dial-
works all the way.
Time. Destiny. Yep, we're done. Woohoo! That's a day's work. Give me $1 million.
Yeah.
It's like it's a no-brainer. All they got to do is like do the Fate of Atlantis or whatever, and just do that. That's what they should have. That's what they should have done instead of the last one.
I never saw the last
That's what
one.
they're hoping. Everybody says, "Oh, it went
never-
for me."
You never saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, huh?
No, actually, it's on my book. It's on my movie case
Okay.
back here. I
I've
just have
seen
never
it.
seen it.
I've seen it once.
I've seen it once, and I recommend everybody don't.
So, did y'all see the budget for the Avatar 2 movie?
Yes,
Snooze fest. I don't.
I saw
No,
something
no.
that they're going to have to make $2 billion to break even.
They
Yeah.
front-ended 3 movies at $960 million, and
Right.
they haven't even shot the other 2 yet. So there is no way on God's green earth that movie even front-ended 3 movies, $960 million. That is somebody severely lining their pockets.
It's James Cameron. I mean, they think he can make money. I think he may have hit the wall finally at this point. I don't know. I can't see this making $2 billion.
He's hit the wall a few times. It's just
Right.
they haven't learned their lesson, because every so often he still makes a good movie.
Right.
How do you,
But-
Justin? How do you know what Grinder is?
Hmm? Oh,
A lot of dudes. Yeah, that's right.
They're having a conversation. They're having a conversation to each other in our chat, just blowing our chat to pieces.
Are y'all gonna watch Violent Night?
I would love.
he
to see
hears
that.
things. That's how he knows.
I would love to see Violent Night.
That looks
So-
really good.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
more excited.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
more excited about that and Cocaine Bear than I am for any of
That's the
of
same
Dude,
Cocaine
Cocaine
Bear.
Bear looks
budget.
ridiculous.
It
Yeah.
looks hilarious.
It blew
watched
up
the
on Twitter
trailer and I
yesterday.
laughed
It
off.
trended. Paramount put the trailer. I retweeted it, and suddenly everybody started retweeting it. Everybody's looked at the trailer, says absolutely. It's not. They're not taking it as a serious movie. They say it's
Right.
hilarious, even though it's based on a real event. You
Right.
know, it's not a serious. It's not a serious real event. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Matt says, "How do you know what it is?" Well,
That means you're gay.
Because he researched things for his. Yeah, he researches.
didn't mean
Guess
to
what?
Genders, my bad. Sorry, ladies. It's them.
So cocaine.
That means you're gay.
I mean, Paramount hasn't had many hits lately, so
How funny will it be if Cocaine Bear makes more money than Avatar 2?
that would be so awesome.
I would.
doubt it.
I would.
So
I
awesome.
want to live in that world. I don't know if it'll
That's
happen, but
it.
So they actually Netflix dropped 33 movies yesterday. They added them to Netflix, and I couldn't find a single one I liked.
Oh my gosh!
But speaking of Netflix, they had a surge in membership after dropping Wednesday.
They dropped it.
No, when dropped the second trailer for Wednesday.
They're
They got,
calling it racist now, and they're
Yeah,
also
but they're
calling
picking
it,
up new viewership.
They
they put
said
out
it
the-
was racist and that it was
Ads.
making fun of autistic people. I have
man.
no idea.
Cocaine Bear is racist? What am I missing something?
Hey, all right,
Yeah,
so check this
Wednesday.
out. Guess who the director is for Cocaine Bear?
Who?
No idea.
Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, I heard
What?
that.
Oh.
Same
How
person
crazy.
who gave us the Charlie Angel.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Mel. It sounds like more of a Mel Brooks film, though. In
Funny
my
thing
honest
is-
opinion.
The funny thing is, Paramount signed her to do the Star Trek movie, and she quit.
Hmm.
So
I
Technically,
guess she
they
saw the
changed
script. I guess
And
she
said,
saw
"I'd
the
rather do
script and then
Cocaine."
left.
and then
Well-
they said, "It's either you do Star Trek or Cocaine Bear," and she took Cocaine Bear.
Well, what's crazy though is she spent the last movie, Charlie's Angels, calling people misogynist and all this other stuff for people not being interested in her movie after she said it's not made for men. So when nobody went to go see it, she was like, "Oh, y'all are bigots." Well,
it
no,
was,
you told us not to go see it.
It's
Yeah,
a catch-22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, meanwhile, I'll go see Battle Angel Alita or the Super Mario movie.
now there has been no movement on Battle Angel Alita because Rodriguez is signed for a 3-movie deal, which is weird. You do one movie and then you do a deal for another 3 movies, and then none of them are Battle Angel. It's like, what's going on?
Disney doesn't like stuff that's not under their umbrella.
I think that they always intended to use Battle Angel just to say, look, we can make a good movie.
Right. And they did, but the thing that bothers me though is all the crap they talked about, Elizabeth Banks talked about, and you know we're talking about Violent Night too, David Harbour. Like these are actors and actresses that
Tapped on people.
that they did like massive dumps on the fans, on the people that were supposed to support them. Oh God, here we go again. I'm just gonna say this right here.
Everything that guy just says is bullshit. Thank you.
Joe Pesci for the win.
Oh my God.
But I feel like it's they think it's funny. They think it's funny to trash the fans.
If I didn't like Matt Whitaker, I would boot him from the chat for that one.
Okay.
Funny enough, dude. I really do think Bob Iger is trying to position himself to be president.
Disney's the bear.
I would honestly like to see him try.
Well, that's what he wrote his book about, isn't it? I mean, his whole book was about how great he would be as a, I've got all the credentials, I've hit all the marks. Yeah.
He is trying to position himself to be it. But you got to think, all the fails of Disney recently have been greenlit under him.
Mm-hmm. True.
Precisely.
Yeah. Strange World, all that stuff. No. All that stuff was greenlit under him, and he's done the call. Now, Chapek got fired for it, but whatever.
I feel like Strange World would have been a success if they didn't put too much emphasis on the character's sexuality and all that garbage. It could be a good movie, but unfortunately they pandered way too hard, and that's why it bombed so badly, because everybody was fed up with it.
I don't even think it looked that good, in my opinion. It looked pretty meh at best. I wasn't excited about it, but I'm not,
Well, I mean, the problem of it is, if you've noticed all the Marvel movies, all that stuff, their CG's getting really bad. Because they're running low on money and they can't afford to pay. They can't afford to pay for big set pieces. So if you look at all the Marvel movies, it's all blue screen stuff.
Because they can't afford the sets.
They can't afford to build the sets, and they're barely scraping by on paying the production team to CG it all.
According
Like
to
they're
rumors,
they're
according to
really
rumors,
in the
what
hole on some of this stuff with paying and not having enough money. Their park suffered a pretty big hit over the last 2 years, and they've cooked the books, and there's an SEC. There was an SEC investigation. I don't know what became of it, but they got do what?
That's what I was saying. The rumors are that they cooked the books and overpadded all their expenses because they were taking money from the parks, like really huge, and then they were putting it in the movies, but they didn't have enough for the movies, so they padded those expenses, hoping when the box office receipts came in, they would start paying people.
Right.
But because the SEC said they found no evidence, which is like bullshit.
I swear. You know what? Sunday night, how about everybody pile in on their channel and just start ripping through the comment section on that? Just talking about some dumb stuff.
That's the problem. By the SEC not investigating Disney, well, then you look at all the other things they haven't investigated. And you're asking yourself, if you're ever wondering, how did Bernie Madoff get away with what running a Ponzi scheme for 20 years? Well, just look at their investigation of Disney, Sam Bankman-Fried. We're happy to be here.
The FCC won't let me be. They try to shut me down on MTV. I feel so empty without me.
But yeah, it's just so strange how they went into all those investigations only to be stopped. I mean, you had the Netflix one, and then you had the Funimation Crunchyroll one, and then the Disney one. None of them went through, and it's like, what the fuck?
Apparently they're saying potential criminal activities by what's his name, Chapek, but Iger was doing it as well, taking park money and putting him into movies, but still recording the expenses on the park's books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, the doctor's got to roll.
Sorry, guys. I'll try to be there full next week.
Of course.
Take care, buddy.
And you guys have a great evening.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming, hanging out with us.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like Netflix should be investigated for the movie that shall not be named.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that should have been investigated big time. With everything that came out, it's like, okay, where are those 600 tapes at?
Well, that wasn't that funded by Netflix, but the actual producers, that was like a contract work.
They're
that movie was a
that.
French film, from what I understood, and that Netflix paid them to put it on their service. Yeah. So whoever's involved with making the movie needs to be investigated. I don't necessarily think Netflix was involved with the production of that movie. I have no idea, though. I could be wrong. Justin says, "Boy, bye."
If we think this is crazy now, next year's gearing up to be. It's going to be something.
Oh yeah, dude, it's nuts. I mean, it's ridiculous, the thought of what's going on in our world that just is Clown World Reviews is still going over what's going on with the Twitter stuff. I tell you, dude, that's wild.
Anybody looking forward to Transformers?
I don't mind it. Transformers looks kind of cool. I was really into Beast Wars as a kid, and
I'm good. I'm willing to give it a shot.
They replaced Shia LaBeouf with a black boy or a girl. I can't tell if both.
I thought it was a Latino fella.
Latino fella and a black girl.
I don't know.
Yeah, so there is that stunning and brave element there, but there are a few beats in that movie that are just copied out, lifted out of the last couple of movies. But there are also some reveals. So, they didn't tell enough of the story about the Beast Wars. So, I think the action's going to lure people in, but the storyline is going to be disappointing.
Yeah, I recently watched the Super Mario the new Super Mario trailer that recently came out. I liked it. I honestly did, and seeing Mario Kart being thrown in there, I thought it was awesome. Though there was that one comment I saw that's like, "Oh look, they're pandering, blah blah blah." I'm like, my God, you haven't played Mario 64. Get a controller.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the inclusion of it. I'm happy.
Oh,
but I as long as Seth Rogen can keep his mouth shut, we'll be fine. The movie will still be good. Because he makes it all about him. That's my problem with him. He makes every time something goes wrong, whatever he's involved in, and whatever it fails, he makes it about himself. Like he goes out there and makes himself a bigger ass than he needs to be.
Well, it's worked for him so far, to play the victim, to oh, it's not my fault the movie went wrong. There's all these haters.
Yeah, because Super Mario was like.
Come on now.
I'm proud to be a mayor Mexican where at least I know I'm free. I'm glad I get a side of guac and share a chip with thee.
That's pretty good.
Apparently Doomcock was right about Indiana Jones 5.
Not really, because I dug up a 2009 article that predicted that. 2021 article from Screen Rant that predicted that Indiana Jones set time travel plot rumors where they had, Roman centurions, Nazis, some soldiers behind, soldiers behind barricades along a river with a rowboat, a whole bunch of indie stand-ins sitting around in different costumes. But anyway, yeah, the fantastical element of Indiana Jones is time travel with Roman gladiators, Nazis, and somewhat set in the 1960s.
Ooh.
Harrison Ford is de-aged and actually said to not just die, but be erased in this timeline. That he'll sacrifice himself at the end, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge will complete the mission and bring the order back to the universe or whatever.
All right.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the de-age things of an actor?
The euthanization.
Do you think it helps or hinders the movie? What do you guys think?
If it's done well, I think it looks cool.
Because the only movies I could think of that did it really good was with like Casino and a few others. They did it really well.
You couldn't tell in Casino that they de-aged Robert De Niro. It just looked
natural.
It looked like Robert De Niro, whereas this de-aged Indiana Jones doesn't look like.
It doesn't. It looks so bad.
Yeah.
Though I feel like with I feel like with Mark Hamill, you can sort of get away with it because all you have to do is just trim the beard and do the haircut, and boom, he looks like Skywalker.
The thing is, Harrison Ford hasn't put on that much weight, so it shouldn't be a problem for de-aging him. But
I think
the
aging falls apart when the character moves around too much. Because
I've noticed that.
No, but one thing you can't hide is that he moves like an old man.
or he lets us slip like, oh God, oh my back, I'm old.
Yeah. Hey, apparently tomorrow is going to be episode 2 of Twitter Files tomorrow. So be paying attention to Elon Musk's Twitter if you guys want to follow all that.
Drop, I might make
it's probably going to be big.
We probably should put together something on this. Like, this is huge.
Yeah.
So
I should be. I can try and pop in if I can.
We'll see what we're gonna do. I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to. I definitely have got my notifications turned on for this because I want to make sure that I see. I want notifications because I want to know, like, because he posted handled, so I don't know. Tommy, what are you all right?
Yeah, my bad.
You sound pretty rough.
Sounded like he was flushing the toilet or like stuffing something down the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
I was messing
I'll
with
tell
the
you one thing.
lights. I was messing with the lights in my mic. Sorry.
Dear Santa, if you're out there, I really, really, really want a Rodecaster Pro and a new mic. I think that would be so wonderful if Santa would bring that to me. One can dream. I haven't won the lottery yet, so one can dream.
If I won the
That's actually pretty cool.
That is cool. Oh, look at that is glorious.
Yeah.
You printed that? Hang on, I'm gonna full screen.
No, I didn't print it. I bought the skull and then I made it fit the mic.
Oh, I thought you printed it. I was like, dude.
Wow.
I wish I could print it that good, like the color scheme, but I don't got the filament for it yet.
I didn't notice that it was colored until just now.
Dude, you should get a stand for that. You should get like a stand and just have it there.
Well, I'm thinking of 3D printing like a stand for it that's like skeleton theme. I thought it was cool. I was just messing with it. That's what y'all heard.
If I won $1 million, if I won the lotto, I would
Sure. Spot for a fleshlight.
Yeah.
The new mic I met on Grindr has been great.
Oh, he found the magic mic, did he?
And I made this. I got bored I think it was Monday. I don't know if y'all can see it.
How'd you make it?
With LED lights, plexiglass, and some plastic. And it comes with a little switch. I can change colors.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice.
You gotta love arts and crafts time.
If you haven't ever effed a skull with a corn dog.
That means you're gay.
How dare you?
What the fuck?
Oh, I like that one.
How dare you? How dare you? Followed by canned applause. Yeah.
Yeah, are they still gonna make a Walking Dead movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Huh.
I'm not sure. Justin said he'll buy that sign.
Will you? You want me to make you one?
Go for it. I'm
put
gonna
the
meet up
price
with
Tales
him.
of the Walking Dead was set to be released. Actually, according to this, it has already been released.
What?
Tales of the Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, that was like a
anthology series. Yeah,
8 or 9 little miniseries. That was pretty cool.
yeah.
Alright.
But that was it. That was
No, there's three spin-off shows that are coming up soon. Like next year. So
here we go. The Walking Dead movie features Rick Grimes returning for.
That's not gonna happen either. He's getting a spin-off show.
Look,
We're
what
making
is
a
it?
spin-off of Parking the Dead. Is that parking or porking? Are you porking the dead? Oh yeah, he did say porking.
That's a good one.
Everything that guy just says bullshit.
I need to cut that. I didn't realize I added the wrong clip.
Here we go. Can you find the right one? Mash buttons.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, you need that one. You'll probably get flagged for it. Oh, so sad. You just can't. You can't even post a meme on Facebook without getting flagged these days.
Yeah.
Even if it's a harmless one.
Yeah. Or you're pointing out the image of. Have we got?
Clearly, you've never been to a cemetery with Matt, nah.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Y'all stay away from a mic.
I have a feeling that would probably be in the lockbox, and the key would be somewhere and hidden throughout the house.
So I gotta ask Justin one thing, because he's all into the Oculus. Has he played the new Walking Dead game? Well, the second issue, the one he shared on here, they came out with the second one.
I don't know. Tommy, he said he really wants a sign. So hey, if you can make one, I'll take it down to him because I've got to meet him soon.
What day are you going? So I know a time frame to make one.
I don't know.
All right. Well, figure out a time, and I'll make it before then. How big does he want it?
If you just wanted to, you could just sell him the sign that you've got right there and make you another one.
I was going to put the podcasting dead live.
Oh, well. I think he just really wants the one that says live. You could just
Which one do you want?
I don't know.
One you got.
Tell him what he wants. If he wants that sign, sell it. Make another one.
He just said yes.
I don't
yes,
know.
Which one?
Don't listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been ASMR Hour. Enjoy.
One of these days when I upgrade my mic system, bro, I'm gonna be doing some ASMR. I'm gonna be like, start over here and like, hey everybody, welcome to the men's room. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. It'll be ASMR. ASMR men's room. That'll be fun.
Oh, we lost Dave. Oh no.
David probably lost power again. Or he backed
Uh-oh.
himself out.
Hopefully they didn't get him in them camps.
He said, "Don't listen to Seth and Matt. Listen to us. Sundays 9 p.m. Eastern." Ew. There's David.
Yeah. Oops, I posted something and then it got shut down.
You exit your browser.
We thought the black SUVs already came for you.
No, I posted this. And yeah. Because they're having a because apparently Yi posted a certain symbol on Twitter and he got banned. And somebody replied, "Well, if you're banning Yi, you should also ban the World Economic Forum conference because they had that because their public symbol was a teardrop, which apparently was a tree inside the teardrop. But yes, when they were holding their but do you have the one where they show the public image of the conference? Apex public image was a teardrop.
Good God, that dude looks like that dude looks like a walking, fleshed out corporate office person.
He is.
Look at how much. I guarantee his lips must be so chapped from all the ass he's been kissing, and he's standing up there. I guarantee he did a lot of ass kissing to get up to that podium.
Well, he's a socialist, so what do you expect? A socialist and a politician.
Oh, I definitely. I see it. I could see it. If you turn it just a little, if you angle it a little bit further, yep, definitely. I can definitely see that.
Here's the public image that they had on the front door. Now it's called it's a teardrop. Okay, Seth, the link. Put the link in the description.
Would you give me a second, David?
Yeah. Now that's the image they said. That's the public image. Now apparently this is from a Thai imagery of a tree inside a teardrop. I don't see a tree. Do you?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
But all the conference lecterns had the other symbol on it. The one that Seth was showing earlier was the one that was, yeah. So the media showed you this image, but in private they had a different image. It reminds me of Hillary Clinton.
Public
don't
and private.
worry what I say in public. You all know my private thoughts. Yeah, my private thoughts. Yeah.
I still look back at that post she did, like happy birthday to this future president, and
Right. It didn't age well.
I go back to it every election. I went back to it and I just laughed so hard, but at the same time I am so grateful that woman's not in office. So it's a treat to just go back and just laugh at it like, ha.
I'm interested to see if Elon Musk will respond to Elijah Schaffer.
What did he do this time?
Well, Elijah Schaffer was the one that dropped that picture about the CEO summit in Thailand with the giant swastika on the background. So,
oh dear.
He's the one who posted it, and he commented and said, "I don't buy your outrage at Elon Musk over Yi inciting violence by posting a similar symbol when our world leaders are using it today dressed up in rainbows and nobody even notices."
Yeah.
So,
but we can see it clear as day because we're not blinded by that shit.
The problem is too many people assign their thinking to the media. What's popular today? I turn on the news.
Yeah.
I mean, how many news articles have you seen? I mean, I haven't seen that many live news recently, but I got sick of live news because they would always be talking about some upcoming movie or some celebrity, not the actual news.
I don't mind. I don't mind entertainment news every now and then. But I would like to know what. But I would like to know what the hell is going on in my country and where I'm currently present in daily. Like what to look out for, what street not to go on.
Yeah, but the thing is,
there's a homicide down the street. Oh dear God, we'll have to take the other road to go to where we need to go.
They are more worried about what Ye said on Alex Jones than what Sam Bankman-Fried and Zelensky and David Fink had to say in private in New York. You had Sam Bankman-Fried wandering around free in public after a multi-billion-dollar crash in which billions of dollars have disappeared, and yet they're more worried about you spending $600 for an AR-15, allegedly.
This was today on The View. She wore Iron Cross earrings.
Oh.
Dang.
Well, that's just showing that she has privilege and power because nothing will happen to her.
That's crazy.
This is the sort of thing that goes on all the time. Liberal hypocrisy.
I feel like once they adopted like what we see them now, and they wonder why their ratings are so bad. They're like, oh, what are we doing wrong? Get rid of the mindset and actually do something to entertain the audience or bring the audience back.
Or actually talk about real topics that people care about, like, are they shelling civilians in Donbass? Why is the media covering the Ukraine war from London and not from the front lines? Why is every time there's a story about alleged activities by Ukrainians that the mainstream media calls them false immediately? Because anything that can be immediately dismissed as false or fake news, well, we'll just dismiss everything they say. And we'll miss real news along the way.
Because it destroyed. Because the reason why they're doing that is because they're still trying to blame Russia for everything. And if they report something that Ukraine did, that whole narrative comes crumbling down. You can only build a lie. You can only build up the lie.
You want to know a real lie in hypocrisy? How the left-wing media wants to destroy the British monarchy while celebrating the Japanese monarchy. Like, hello? I mean, do you know what the Japanese monarchy did?
Oh, absolutely. Well, with the Marco Polo and then the Nanking, you don't hear that much anymore.
No.
That's rarely talked about.
But you don't, they want to talk about historical past as long as it's not theirs. And then it'd say, oh, stop bringing up the past. It's over.
Yeah. But we hear from them.
No, here's the thing. They talk about us having backward values from the 1950s. Really? When was democracy invented? Athens. Over 2,000 years ago. Or when was socialism invented? Well, tribalism is one of the oldest forms of governments, where the tribe takes as it pleases from the productive.
I wonder which celebrity is going to crack next.
Well, there's been a few.
Speaking of which, I found it so hysterical that Tom Hanks ran away to Greece, but then came back to the States to film a movie.
And now he's upset because he has to pay foreign tax rates.
Should have stayed in Greece, Tom Hanks. I'm pretty sure they treated you a lot better there.
No, but Tom Hanks, you don't hire Tom Hanks. You hire Tom Hanks Entertainment. And he pays less tax than you do because he runs through his company.
Yeah. It's a damn shame.
But
I have a feeling how
collapsing.
Yep.
The Saudi Film Festival claims they have zero censorship. Oh my fucking god! No, I don't. How does anybody believe that? Because let's drop the Disney film, by the way. So definitely, even within they didn't even last 5 minutes. That claim didn't even last 5 minutes. Talking about the one that just bombed at the box office.
Now it's breaking out.
Sad. It's really sad.
James Woods is trending right now because oh no, never mind. I thought it said James Wood is suing the DNC, but apparently the DNC requested James Wood be removed from Twitter in October 2020.
Oh, that's no surprise, right?
Oh, it's already on Fox. Fox has got it on right now. I think.
Damn, word travels fast.
This was an hour ago. Yeah, this whole thing broke 3 hours ago. So it's been a storm. Apparently,
James Woods, be careful out there.
He said he's going after the DNC, quote unquote. I'm coming for you.
Oh boy. I hope he knows what he's getting himself into.
Well, here's the tweet that was trending, but it got kicked off.
Hey,
hang on. All right.
And there's something that they should fear more than anything they have ever imagined in their wildest dreams. The most dangerous man to these corrupt, vile vermin is an American who's not afraid of them. And Joe Biden and all those rats who work with you at the DNC, to close down my speech, I am not afraid of you. And there's something that they should fear more than...
That's crazy. He's coming for him.
Yeah. He tweeted, but before he went on Fox, he tweeted this. How is the Twitter files shenanigan any different from Watergate in sum and substance? ? Nixon resigned when his henchmen tried to subvert free speech. Your turn, Mr. Biden.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he did say in the interview, they're saying that he went nuclear on Tucker Carlson's show, announced he will be suing the DNC. They've already removed it off of trending. They're trying to bury it.
Well, they can apparently if you get 3,000 tweets, Hunter Biden laptop is currently trending in Australia. Raise your hand if you think should make all discussions, internal discussions public. We lecture to you over and over again about the election, Russian collusion, special counsels, impeachment, the riots, and the big photo of MSNBC. Yeah. A lot of people are upset that they believe the mainstream media. And that's on you. We tried to warn you for ages that they were lying to you.
Yeah, but instead they threaten us, they shut us down, they call us all kinds of names, and then they turn around and go, "Why didn't you tell us?" And I'm like, and it's just like, go stand in the corner and think about what you just said.
Yeah, well, next time, look at your chat logs, buddy, before you, just bring up the chat logs and say, really?
That's what receipt keeping is all about, people. But watch, they'll still deny it. Like no matter what you do, they'll still deny it.
Oh yeah, there'll be a hardcore group that will say it's all Russian disinformation, and in 3 months' time they'll just start up again with this Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, I forget his name, but he's a Irish journalist, and he's reporting the war in Ukraine from the Russian side. And he's saying there's a general feeling in Russia that they've been maligned for so long that they might as well be the bad guys. And he's hoping that this won't become a permanent Russian mindset, that the West, the collective West, he should wake up and realize that you just can't demonize people and expect them to turn around and sell you oil at a discount. Europe right now is begging Russia for a 40% discount on oil and gas. And I would be like, what the freak? You scream at us. Oh, no, that's free press. We don't control the press. And Putin's pointing to Twitter and says, really? But they can't, they just can't. And get this, yesterday, the leader of the EU took down her speech, had a line about the Ukrainian casualties removed and put back up again, and now she denies it was edited.
That's an oxymoron right there.
That is Orwellian levels of doublethink and Ministry of Truth right there. We've always been at war with Eurasia. But this is the thing. This is, I'm not saying Russia's any better. I'm not saying China's any better. I'm not saying any country's any better than anybody else right now. I'm saying you look at what a farce the G7, the G20, and the World Economic Forum is, and you can pretty much say world leaders right now, all of them should be put on a collective boat, shot into the sun, and we start again. Fresh elections for everybody.
Precisely.
Because I'm looking at a story right now from the Guardian that's saying Biden, all the stuff about that Putin fell upstairs and pooped his pants. And I'm going, this is word for word almost taken from Biden. It's like
even Trump's commented on the situation.
Oh, what has President Trump has? What's President Trump?
his official Truth Social. So now it is learned that the FBI and others, in conjunction with the Justice Department, met with big tech companies to bend them into saying bad things about Trump and the Republicans in order to steal and rig the 2020 presidential election.
There's a big case in Arizona.
And fraud. Now additional evidence, different but just as legal and sinister to many other forms of cheating used, is flowing out of the crevices of this corrupt world. This is big stuff. Do something as our country melts.
Yeah. In Arizona, okay, get this. When the mail-in list, when the mail-out lists are created for mail-out ballots, what they did was change all the ineligible voting addresses to valid, had the mailing ballots put into postal crates and sent out, and then changed all the addresses back to invalid, and that the post office, somebody collected those 31,000 votes. And on election night, they changed the database again to have the votes run through. And then after, they changed it back so that nobody could investigate. Nobody could say, oh, look, all these invalid, showing, no, these people didn't vote. These people didn't vote. They're marked as invalid.
Precisely. It's so unbelievably bad. It was so unbelievably bad, and now they're going after.
Yeah,
and they're going after they went after the counties with the lawsuits and everything. They went after them for not certifying, and they literally forced them, like federal judges. The Obama-backed one.
Yeah, said that if you'll be held in contempt of court if you don't certify the election, and he said, "I can't. The returns aren't. We don't have a full. We don't have a full audit of the electronics." And he says, "If you don't certify it, you'll be fired." And it's like, you don't have the power to fire me. It says, "Try me." So this is the abuse of power you have going on.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk yesterday confirmed Katie Hobbs' office emailed Mojave County supervisors threatening them with up to 2 years in prison if they didn't certify their election results.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How can you send somebody to jail for not wanting to?
Because they manipulate and change. They manipulate and change all the election laws, saying that if you don't certify the election by a certain date, you're held in contempt of. You're held in contempt of what? Just trumped up charges. They just make up a law and put it on the books. Nobody cares because the federal government will just back it up and say, "Yep, we agree with this law." This is what happens when you don't participate. Plato said, if you don't participate in politics, your inferiors will rule over you.
Precisely.
Also, Plato,
I see no end to that.
Plato warned against democracy, saying that the plebs will always vote in their best interest, and their best interest is to take everything off you. They'll vote to take everything off you.
Precisely.
He did not like democracy. He advocated for a republic that would enable the government to function, but at the same time, it could not isolate a single group and say, right, we're going to tax them more. But because you allowed progressive taxation, that's when you broke your own principles. Flat tax, people, it's constitutional. Progressive tax system is unconstitutional because it unfairly taxes a group higher simply because of their social economic status.
Yep.
That is not constitutional. But you have a liberal system.
Pray for us, guys. I mean, it's going to be wild out here.
Yeah. You have a
if I won $1 million, if I won the lottery, I would find my next flight to Florida.
Tony TonDeff from over Clown World Reviews just sent me this meme.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he said that to me last night. I mean, like,
oh.
Jeez, that dude is something else.
Well, guys, I have to get going.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're jumping off of YouTube before we get off of YouTube. All right, Anime, you have a good one.
You too, guys. Thank you for having me on.
Yep.
Oh, Apparition, I need to talk to you privately about something.
Sure.
Personal. Yeah.
So.
David, you already know what's going on, so we'll leave it at that.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Yeah. So, we're gonna jump out of here too. It's getting late, and we got coffee and gaming in the morning. We're gonna be playing some, the Division 2, shooting some bad guys that are infiltrating Washington D.C. That's crazy.
Anyway, before we go, I'd like to thank everybody in the audience for coming. We had quite a good audience today.
Yeah, Matt and Justin just talking to themselves.
I know, but still entertaining.
3 or 4 hours.
Cool.
Yeah.
Still good to have
Greg
company.
Greg and Keely Chow and Dr. Coffin Nails. You, of course. And that was it. But yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Buy David's book. Check us out tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. And as always, we'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye!
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.